Rossi made the beat.
Hey guys, so I am back and this is going to be a video on this hair. I did actually just wear it out, so it did have a little bit more oomph to it, but it kind of fell because I have worn it out and it's late. And I just got back home and I didn't get to film the intro, so I wanted to come and show the hair and do a little intro on it. This hair is from Celie Hair. This is the bag that it came in, and my battery is dying, so I just wanted to do a quick little intro for you dolls. It also did come with this net and then this mirror. I will put the info on this hair down below because I don't want my camera to die. But yeah, let's jump into this video. Okay, dolls, so this is how the wig looks. I did part it off to do a ponytail at the top, but then I changed my mind and I did a little side part. So I'm showing you here that the lace is too big and it's covering my ears. So this is how I cut off the extra piece that is flapping over your ears. This is a must. You have to do this or your wig will not lay right. And it's really easy to do it, especially if you put the wig on, line it up, and then cut it off. That way you don't want to do it on a mannequin or anything like that, because you want it to line up perfectly where it goes over your ears and it fits really nicely, and it's not like scratching your ears or irritating you or anything like that. And as you can see, the band is here on the back, so you don't want to cut that area off. You just want to cut off the lace, and then that's how it looks. So you just want to pull that off and throw that piece away, of course. And then of course I did do the same thing on the other side as well. So once you cut that off, then you can go ahead and start to lay your wig down. I suggest cutting it off first before you start laying it, unless you want to lay the center, and then once you get to the sides, then you can cut it off. Either way, whichever works for you. So then what I'm going to do is cut off some extra lace in the center part because it goes down too far to my liking. So I'm just cutting it off in a zigzag type of motion. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay the wig down. I'm using my Got To Be gel as well as my Got To Be freeze spray. So once you put the gel down, you just do a nice little layer across on your skin, not on your hair. And then you want to go ahead and use the spray to spray right on top of it, and it will give it more tact and more hold to really hold on to that lace. And then you want to go in and blow dry it so that it can get nice and sticky. You don't want it to be super wet. Like if you just applied it, you don't want to put your lace right on top because it's not going to be tacky and really just grab on to that lace. So, excuse me, y'all. So you just want to go ahead and blow dry that for a bit. You can do it on cool air, which is best so that it doesn't leave like a white residue or anything like that. And then you want to go in and start pushing the lace down. It's better to use like a rat tail comb instead of your fingers, but I kind of use both and it works fine for me. And then you want to continue to do that same thing throughout the whole lace and do that on the sides as well as the ear tabs, and then go ahead and blow dry that down into place. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side as well. I just kind of spit through this because it's so repetitive, and of course go back in and blow dry that section so that it can stay into place. You can also tie it down to make sure everything is nice and melted. But now I am putting my part into my hair, and I'm just kind of using my hot comb to define the part, and then I'm going to go in with my wax stick to mold it into place even more so, and it really just helps it to lay really good. On this first part I didn't use the wax yet, and it still molds the hair nicely, but I feel like a wax stick really just helps you out a lot, and it just really melts it down into place. Just like whenever you used to get a press back in the day and they used like that really thick grease, this is like the same thing. So it's just pressing it out and laying the part down. So that's all I did here. And then I'm going to go in and kind of curl the front part over again, because the way that I curled it initially was going to be if I was going to pull it up into a ponytail. So I'm just restyling the front area of the hair so that it goes the way that I want it to go. And I just did like a side part with the curls going backwards, and then I'm going to have like that little swoop pushed up pompadour type deal. I don't even know what it's called, but it gives it like that old school glam type of vibe. So I'm just curling the hair in this section to make everything go the way that I want it to go. You can do your curls going forwards or backwards, whatever works for you. So here I'm just kind of speeding through and showing you how I curled the rest of this section of hair. So we just speeding through, doing the same thing over and over, just taking sections and curling it backwards. And of course you want to do the same thing on the other side to redefine those curls and have everything to go the way that you want it to. But now I am going to move on to laying the baby hair. So I am just kind of sectioning them off a bit and then using my wrapping mousse to lay the baby hairs into place the way that I want them to go. And it will take some work, you know, you may have to play around with it. And on here you can kind of see the knots a bit. To me, the knots are a little bit bigger than what I would have liked them to be, or maybe it just didn't bleach out as much as I wanted it to, because you can still kind of see those little dots a bit. But don't worry, we will cover those up with some powder, some makeup. So yeah, if it bleaches out really good, then you can't really see it as much, but I feel like you can still kind of see those little dots. So you just want to put some makeup on it to kind of blend everything in and make the lace match your skin really well. And this what really is going to melt the wig into place. And I'm also going to put some powder in the parting area as well, so that the part in the scalp will look more like my skin tone and match better for my liking. So yeah, you always want to have some type of powder that you want to use. You can use an eyeshadow. You can use a pressed powder, which is like a foundation. And then I'm going to go back in with my wrapping mousse and just put this right on top of it. And this is just going to blend the powder into place. And it's not going to look ashy or anything like that. It's going to make it look more skin-like and more like a scalp. So once you do this, you can tie it down if you want to, but I didn't. I went ahead and I just blow dried it down so that everything would stay intact, and it just melted everything down. So yeah, that's what I did here. This video is really easy, super easy tutorial for you dolls to follow along with. And then I'm just going to use my hot comb, or not my hot comb, my wand, to kind of just lay everything back down into place. So then this is the completed look of the hair. I'm just combing everything out to give it a nice beachy wave type of vibe. And then you just kind of want to brush it backwards and then push it up, and that gives you that really cute old Hollywood glam type of look. So this is how everything is looking. And yeah, this is the completed look of the hair. I hope you dolls enjoyed it, and I hope it was easy for you dolls to follow along with. So yeah, love you dolls so much.